All right. So let's get to our smoke and mirrors. The interview actually the audience, the listening audience, heard before is actually the Lamar Skeet interview. I forgot to tell you before. The one that was a few weeks ago when he called in.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and once again, like, yo, condolences to the family.
Yes, condolences to the family of Kenneth Mark
in the case.
Yeah.
Like, we're not trying to downplay the fact that somebody was murdered. We don't want people to think that, you know, we're just yelling free Lamar Skeet, Lamar Skeet, and we're not thinking about the family and whatever. But the man is going through the appeal process. Let the man do what he's doing, and, you know, go through the court system. It's a shame that they're using his lyrics against him.
Well, that's the thing. That's what our thing is.
Yeah, that's what we're bringing. That's what we're trying to bring the light on, is the fact that they're using the hip hop in his trial. His lyrics against him. You understand? They don't do that when Johnny Cash was going to trial. You know, they didn't bring up the fact that he beat up his wife and bust shots at people. You know, they don't bring that stuff up when it comes to country music. You know, so that's why I think it's not fair. It's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
Because if he was rapping about Christian life, you wouldn't be putting that in his trial, and he probably wouldn't be on trial even if he was rapping about Christian life either. But you get what I'm saying. But if he was an R&B singer or whatever, you know what I mean? I doubt you'd be using the lyrics.
Yeah, but it's not for us to be giving our opinion on whether we feel he's guilty or innocent or whatever. It's hip-hop's being used in court cases, and as the audience, do y'all think that's right? That people can bring up lyrics when people make their art, especially
when they're interpreting it in one way. They're only seeing that they're using it for a negative interpretation. Yeah, it may sound negative, it may be violent, but that's what we know. That's what we were taught. If you look at the last 20 years in film, all they show you is murder, death, kill, plague, and they only project us as black men a certain way.
And when we write, we're as rappers or as a former rapper, we're not being literal.
Yeah, you could be telling someone else's story.
You could be just fucking, you embellish shit. You get your aggression off. Like, I've rapped crazy shit like, raw, live that gutter life, stab you with a butter knife. Exactly. I ain't stabbing nobody with no fucking butter knife.
Exactly, and now look.
It's if you push me to that limit and the butter knife's the only thing in the fucking room, I'm stabbing you with that. But I'm not going around stabbing people with fucking butter knives.
That's like, you know, they say in the movie, oh, he killed him with a fucking pencil, John Wick. Look how many headshots the man's getting off in John Wick. Look what's going on. Look what we're being viewed to. You understand what I'm saying? For the last 20 years. These kids grew up we grew up Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator, Predator, all of that shit. These kids grew up Menace. We grew up with Menace too, but, like, you know, the shit they're seeing is 10 times more violent than what we seen growing up.
I couldn't even tell you. I haven't watched. Actually, I watched.
No, but just movies in general. Just like movies in general, man. It's just, you know, it's more violent. The times are more violent.
Yeah. But yeah, man, you know, dope interview, and, you know, a full 1 hour interview. So we got to talk about a lot. We got to talk about, like, just things that he's doing behind bars, like, you know, the fact that you could record. There's like little studios set up in even different penitentiaries.
My question with that is the fact that they can record while in the penitentiary. Who owns the masters?
Is it the CSC?
Who owns the masters?
Correction Service Canada.
Who owns the masters? That's my question. Who owns the masters to that music? Because what happens now, if, you know...
That's a good fucking question.
The person recording, not necessarily Lamar Skeet, but another individual in the jail recording, comes out and becomes famous off of recordings they made in jail. Who owns the masters is my question.
Yeah. That's a good fucking question, because, you know, technology has come to the point now where, like, you can make home studios, you could put different things together. So Mandem, I put, you know, especially when you get to, like, Fed time and you're being warehoused, you know how much time you're going to be doing. Right. You know how many years you're going to be there. So Mandem set up little studios and they do their thing.
And it's nothing for them to lock off the studio. The jail gets on a shutdown, you get on a lockdown or whatever. Studio lock off. You know, something happens. You say, you know what, funding, no studio no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So Who owns the masters is
But
my
who
question.
owns the masters? Comment gang, let us know who y'all think owned the masters.
Or entertain. If there's an entertainment lawyer out there who can answer the question, please let us know. Because I would honestly, I would like to know.
Yeah, I'm stumped on that one. I'm fucking executive Rick, industry Rick, all type of Rick. You know what I'm saying? And I'm stumped on that one. Who owns the masters if you're recording your stuff inside?
Because like perfect example, like in Jamaica, Vibes Cartel, he's recording. Jacure, when he was in jail, he was recording. After he didn't record in jail? Okay, sorry.
No, he did, but after. So basically, I think what happens is that you have to pass a certain amount of time or some kind of appeal or something to be able to then be able to record.
But I don't know the Jamaican law, but I'm just saying, like, you understand what I'm saying? But
like some people can do it and some people can't. So
my question is, who owns the master? So any entertainment lawyer out there who wants to jump in the comment gang, please let us know.
Yeah. Lawyer Jeff. I see I got a guy, Lawyer Jeff, that I follow and he follows me, you know what I'm saying? Let us know, you know what I'm saying? Who owns the masters? Meek Mill. I was saving that one. I was holding that Meek Mill story.
What kind of relates?
Now, segue. Hey, Meek Mill got a new case, new fucking judge. Yeah.
That deserves a round of applause.
Somewhere.
He can't leave Philly.
He can't go to the casino. Some casino.
Yeah,
he can't
that's
that's something completely
part,
different.
That's another part of the Meek Mill episode.
That was in the same story that I read today.
Yeah, that's the thing.
They probably compounded it.
Oh, okay. Go.
That's what we're doing today.
Okay, go ahead.
They probably compounded the two stories together.
We're giving Meek his flowers while he can smell them. You know what I'm saying? Because Meek Mill, he's to me one of the leaders of the new school. You know what I'm saying? For that street shit.
Yeah, he's a fierce battle rapper.
Yeah, but
he was.
For like the amount of music that he's put out and the way he keeps the streets charged up, and he's still on the lyric shit. Like that's rare. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm happy for Meek Mill.
And new fucking judge finally, dog.
Someone seen something was wrong and realized, you know what? Right? So that's a good one. And then now, what you were saying about the hotel, I think he must have gotten into a racist. So he felt it was racist.
Yeah, so they didn't let him into the Cosmopolitan Casino in Las Vegas. Okay, apparently he was trying to get into the spot. Them told him at the door because he was at a party with Jay-Z a few months back, and there's something that happened at the party.
Okay.
Right. It didn't have nothing to do with him, I guess, or maybe it has something to do with his people.
Yeah.
And I guess because of that, they put him on a list that he can't come into the spot.
Oh, guilty by affiliation.
Association.
But
association, yes.
But they don't be telling
association.
Well, the charge is association, but
yeah.
But they don't be telling people though that what they're not letting you in for. Like it's like.
So what did they put him in that magical black book?
Yeah.
What was it, Casino, the movie Casino?
Yeah.
Only two names in that fucking book: Al Capone and fucking
Meek Mill. And Meek. You know what I'm saying? The Dream Chasers, they ain't getting in nowhere. Man. But yeah, he said that there's some racist shit. He's like, we buy you money.
His lawyer vows to shut them down, and so we'll see.
Well, slow down, guys.
You know how it goes. Hey, work it. Get that bag.
Don't go if you're not welcome there. Just fucking keep it pushing. Fuck you.
Yeah, you don't need to spend your money there.
Yeah,
you don't need to spend your money there.
Now you can't get none of my money that I was gonna spend in here tonight. I was thinking of spending 100 racks.
Oh, I was trying to take y'all for 200 million. 200 grand. $1 million. I gotta spend at least 100. Gambling.
Oh, you didn't know that when I get in here that the 76ers owner was gonna meet me here later after
I know he's gonna hit the chopper. He's gonna fly in on his chopper.
Yeah.
The same when he picked me up out of jail from. You remember that?
Right after the rub and tug.
Oh man, but yeah. So congratulations on that win.
You know what I'm saying?
Even though it's a small win, new judge. That's a big win. Sorry, congratulations on that big W right there, Meek. You know what I'm saying? Take that W. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
You gotta show that picture of him running out the jailhouse.
Yeah, man. Meek Mill, man, the champion right there, man. He's doing his thing. I see Savy typing in here in the thing here. Nick Cannon pulls out on Dr. Sebi.